Good morning, N1A. So today, Feryal asked me to read this book, which is one of the favorite book of Fefe. It's all in French. I'll translate it. It's called In My Bus. So look, this is a small kid driving a bus. It's originally in a Japanese writer, and it's Taki Kusano, very nice writer. Look, that's the little kid with a fox behind. So there is this village in the middle of mountains. You see a lot of mountains in the background. And there is this very old bus that is parked here permanently. The bus doesn't move anymore. And the bus is parked in front of a mall. So that's a mall here, and it's written in Chinese. See? And there are all these kids that wants to visit the bus. So when Takumi arrived with his mummy, he went to queue to get into the bus to visit the bus. So he has to wait because so many kids that want to get into the bus. And the man here said, look, you need to wait one by one, you get into the bus, and when you are done, you get out. Finally, Katumi arrived into the bus. It's now your turn. You are the driver for 5 minutes, said the man in charge of the security. So that's the guy in blue here. He said, look, Takumi, you've got 5 minutes to enjoy the bus and driving it. So he put the cap on of the driver. He sits on the driving seat and he honked, toot toot. Takumi honked and said, let's go on the road, let's go to the mountain. And look what happened. And all of a sudden, wow, I don't believe it. I'm really the driver of this bus. Look, Takumi is now driving the bus, and he's driving it very well and safely on road in the middle of the mountain. Look, it's a really big mountain here. But where am I? There is nobody on the road. It's a bit boring, he said while traveling onto the road. But all of a sudden, there is a rabbit that just popped up here, and he make a sign to the bus. He said, look, look, wait. So the bus stops and the rabbit says, I want to go pick up some flowers for a friend. Can I join you into the bus? So Takumi said, yes, you're welcome, get on board. And the bus resumed with now the rabbit inside the bus. So look, the bus is traveling in mountains across a bridge, and there are deers, there's old fox, rabbits, many animals steering at the bus. Toot toot! Takumi stopped the bus and opened the door. The rabbit put a cone, and it seems to be a cone, into the vending machine and said, many thanks, Mr. Driver. I hope the flowers will please my friend. And Takumi said, oh, I have no doubt. I'm sure she'll love it. And the rabbit ran away into the flower field. So the bus resumed again. When Takumi reached the top of the mountain, he saw, what is this, a fox that is making a sign to the bus. I'm very in a rush, he said. My wife is about to give birth. Can I join you into the bus? Sure, you are welcome. Get on board now. And the bus continues, to go down the hill back to the village. During the trip, the fox stand up and said, Mr. Driver, you need to hurry up. I'm really into a hurry. I have no time anymore. And Takumi said, no. Safety first. You cannot stand up You need to stay seated, please. So Takumi stay very firm, and the fox has to go back to his seat. Finally, Takumi stopped the bus and opened the door. The fox threw, what is this, a corn, seems to be, into the vending machine and said, I'm so sorry to have stand up earlier on. Please excuse me. Many thanks for the ride, and he get out from the bus. Takumi now is happy. He's staring at the fox, walking away from the bus. Now the bus, is going down from the mountain, and there is this little kid that made a sign, so she joined the bus also. Please, I want to go to the station, at the bottom of the mountain. Could you bring me up? He said, yes, sure, understood. This bus is going in town, said Takumi. And now the little girl is inside the bus, and Takumi continues to drive. And look, they are back to town. The town has changed a lot. It seems to be the same town, but it was a long time ago. This is very strange. On the road getting to the city, Takumi doesn't really recognize the landscape. When he got to the bus terminal, the station is completely different from the one he knows. Look, these are all cars, bicycles. It seems that, it seems to be in a very old city. Something is strange here. Many thanks, Mr. the driver. So the girl said, many thanks, driver, but this bus won't anymore be used because nobody anymore live into the mountain, isn't it? And she threw a golden coin into the vending machine. And she said, but when I'll be bigger, I'd like to, build a mall. And you know what I'll do in front of the mall? I'll buy this bus, and I'll leave this bus in front of my mall. And Takumi said, oh, I'm sure this will be great. And the girl said, many, many, many thanks. I was very happy. I love this bus. And it was a great opportunity to see a lot of mountain animals. Takumi is staring at this girl, and he felt that I think he recognized her. So the man said, this is the end. 5 minutes are over now. Next kid. Takumi is looking up, and he's not dreaming anymore. He's giving back the cap to the safety man. And then when he looked inside his pocket, Takumi has found a corn, an oak corn, and this golden coin. And he asked to his mummy, this bus has been bought by the owner of the mall? And the mummy said, how do you know the story? This is indeed what happened. This girl loved the bus. Look, this is girl smiling. And on the way back, Takumi is very happy. Voila. This is the end of the story. Bye bye, team.